my beautiful Capricorn, intuitive soul coach here with your August career reading. Welcome, welcome if you are returning back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. Today we will be tuning into the collective energy of my beautiful Capricorns. This is a general reading, not a one-on-one, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in signing up for a free reading or even a personal reading, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so we are just going to pull a few cards from the Life Purpose Oracle deck before we dive into your Celtic Cross. In one moment, one flew off. All right, we have Oracle cards. We have Strength, and let's see if we can get a couple of more for you. We have Light and Love. And we have Counseling. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to dive right in here, and I'll give you my intuitive take along with the card details on them. But let's take a look and tune in here. We have Oracle cards. It says you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So perhaps you work with Oracle or Tarot cards on your own. Maybe you do readings for friends or family, or maybe this is something you do as a profession, a side job, or a hobby. So Oracle cards can help give you the answers and help you tune into your own intuition here versus not having any tools, especially if you are new to Oracle cards or diving into your spirituality here. For many of you, Oracle cards are definitely helping you along the way gain the answers that you seek. We have Strength showing up here. It says everything you've experienced in your life has made you stronger and more courageous. What I am picking up from this card is some of you are very, very intuitive out there. You may be actually thinking about opening up your own practice, your own business. It could be anything in this holistic field. Maybe you're a healer. Maybe you want to teach or speak about something in the metaphysical realm. And you're having the strength here to really overcome any of your obstacles and move forward on the path that is right for you. We do have Light and Love, Capricorn, Light and Love. So this is your purpose, is to bring divine healing, light, and love to the world. Absolutely. And then we have Counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So this could be anything that uses the mind, the third eye, the crown chakra, and connects with the heart chakra. So again, it could be any sort of healing work. Maybe it's life coaching as well. Maybe it's yoga. It could be anything in that holistic field or in the field of connecting the body, mind, and soul is what I am getting. If you are not in that career, maybe some of you are currently going to counseling or therapy yourself to work on the things that you've had to be strong for too long on, is what I am hearing here. You're bringing more light and love, not only to the world, but to yourself, is what I am hearing from this card here. I'm also, I'm sensing somebody may have just bought a puppy, or maybe you just visited a puppy, but I'm getting the energy of a small puppy, almost like a golden retriever or a lab, because I feel like it's a creamy color, creamy tan, or even a beige. All right, we're going to dive right in here, Capricorn, and see what the heart of the matter is for my beautiful Capricorns. And we're going to use that to clarify. They're telling me here, right off the bat. So we have the Seven of Earth showing up for you as the heart of the matter. Seven of Earth is the Seven of Pentacles, and this is saying you are working really hard at something. Whether this is within yourself to create change, or if this is in your job. Somebody's working really hard. They're very persistent, but they're also planning and being patient in their future. You feel like maybe this is slow results coming in, but it's slow and steady results is what I'm feeling here. And it's also asking yourself, what direction do you want to go? You may be at a crossroads here, Capricorn, where a major decision needs to be made on how you want to pursue or move forward in a situation. So let's clarify this energy. Capricorn. Oh, all right. They're just kind of flipping up out of the blue. Usually they come out, but they're flipping out. So we have Hermit Energy. The Seven of Earth is clarified by the Hermit. I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons where you're currently at, or the career or job environment you've learned a lot from with the Hermit Energy. Maybe you've been in solitude or some sort of a temporary time out. Maybe you felt a little bit lonely or even a little bit isolated from the rest of the world here. But what I am getting is you've gained a lot of knowledge, a lot of insight, and a lot of wisdom, and you're planning your future at this time. So let's take a look and see what your challenge is for the month of August. Spirit, what is the challenge for my beautiful Capricorns for the month of August? I'm getting an M name. I feel like it's 3 syllables. It could be Mallory, Melanie, Melissa. This is, 3 syllables and it's an M name coming up. Usually they'll give a precise name, but maybe there's a few of you with an M, 3 syllables showing up here that is paying attention to this. So the challenge is the 6 of Cups, 6 of water. The challenge is the card of second chances as well, but it's also about living in the past or maybe being a little bit naive about a situation. So the challenge for you is really to focus on forward movement, not what happened in the past or being stuck in the past thinking that you're not able to go forward. The challenge is making that next step moving forward and the actioning it. So for a lot of you, something happened in the past that you may be still hanging on to. Maybe you're still hanging on to that job that you've had a long time in the past and you want to look at something or move forward in a more positive direction. But let's clarify the 6 of Cups or 6 of water energy. Spirit, can you please tell me why the 6 of Cups is a challenge? Whoa, not all of them. Okay. Oh, I guess we want that one. They're definitely being pronounced, making themselves very pronounced here. We do have the Knight of Cups showing up. So again, there's something that maybe a little bit obsessive, maybe some sort of obsessive thinking about something that happened in the past, or what I'm getting here is changing your beliefs regarding, because I feel like the Knight of Cups is showing up reverse, and with it being the challenge, usually this can be somebody who's a little bit manipulative towards a situation. This could be somebody in your energy field as well, if this is not you. Somebody manipulating you to move in a direction that maybe you don't feel comfortable moving in. Maybe somebody is obsessed with a belief that they have surrounding an environment, a situation, or work atmosphere. They do want me to go one more for the challenge. Okay, now we have the Page of Cups, okay? So the Page of Cups showing up is, it's almost like, oh, okay, so the Page of Cups is telling me that somebody's very sensitive. Somebody's going to be very sensitive, very emotional to a situation. And I feel like there, again, was some sort of attachment, some sort of expectation here that wasn't lived up to the fullest potential. I wanted to see again, because I feel like I had the same energy come out. But what this is telling me here is somebody is getting hurt. Somebody is needing to get past some sort of hurt, okay? Maybe you were hurt in a situation, in a career, or something really kind of stung is what I'm getting here. So let's take a look and dive a little deeper into this, Capricorn. What is your foundation? What lies below you? Do you want that one? You do. Okay, I don't know where. All these cards are just flipping up, and it's unusual for Spirit just to already have them flipped up for you. So tell me a little bit about that flipping up, Spirit, instead of just shooting out. Okay, I feel like what Spirit is saying for you, Capricorn, here is you're determining your own, you're manifesting and determining your own thoughts, and the way things are going right now are based on you, is what I am hearing here. We have patience. Something is going on here where you're needing to be patient in a situation, and you've been patient for a long time is what somebody just said. This is about blending something, balancing something. There needing to be a compromise in a situation because maybe you felt imbalanced, maybe a little impatient, maybe like a situation got out of hand or got a little bit chaotic here in your foundation. And I feel like it's not just career. It could be in life general for you, where maybe you got fired or you were let go. I know we've all been through a hard time with the last couple of years with the pandemic, but I feel for many of you, you're really wanting to build something up, build something over, build yourself up. I feel like there's a new version of yourself that's emerging, especially in the month of August. And here is that Seven of Pentacles showing up. Not only is the heart of the matter here, which is what we talked about, but it's also showing up as the foundation. So you're coming home to yourself in the month of August is the message I'm getting here. The Seven of Pentacles is all about persistence. Again, hard work paying off. You're a very hard worker, Capricorn. You put in the energy, you put in the work with the Seven of Pentacles, but there is a decision that needs to be made here. What direction do you want to go? Let's take a look at the recent past. What's going on in your career for the recent past? The World. Something ended for you. Something ended. This is all about a cycle ending, something being shut down here. It's about completion. So I feel for a lot of you, you came close to wrapping up, or you did wrap up some sort of a course, a job. There's something that needed to start fresh. Something ended here for you and you needed to have and start a new beginning. And I feel like that's what you're building and planning and working your way up to at this time with the World card. It is the card of travel as well. So for some of you in the past, maybe you did some traveling in your career. Maybe you had to travel from place to place, or you traveled worldwide, or maybe you even worked globally for a company that maybe was even had a business overseas. Well, Spirit, you're not even having me do much work. Like I said, you're just kind of handing them over. Page of Swords is showing up in reverse. So the Page of Swords showing up in reverse is you found out some bad news about something in the past here. Page of Swords is saying that somebody was, could have been a little bit of gossip, but what I'm getting really is there's challenging news. There's impatience. Somebody was shutting something down here because they were a little bit impatient and there was some challenging news, but really it led you to this beautiful Ace of Cups. And I feel like that's the energy you're building. You're building something now because something was forced to shut down here. Some challenging news that came in, something that you found out from somebody else that maybe came in for you, or maybe you had to walk away from a job because you knew it wasn't serving you, but you wanted this new beginning, and that's why something was shut down, because this beautiful beginning is something that's more emotionally fulfilling. But this is a new beginning, and that's why something needed to end here. So let's take a look at your potential. What is going on in your potential? I am seeing a flower garden or some sort of beautiful gardens. Maybe you just went through a walk through some sort of gardens. I feel like there's a lot of beautiful colors, a lot of flowers. I'm seeing butterflies as well. So please take that as it resonates. Maybe you just walked through this place, or you have your own beautiful garden that you walk through. We have the Hierophant. Wow, this is beautiful. So the Hierophant shows up as the potential for you to commit fully to something. So if you've been feeling a little bit stagnant, or you feel like you haven't been putting your time and energy 110% into something, the Hierophant shows up as complete divine guidance. This is also about you learning something very spiritual, but it's a high level commitment towards a job or a career that's really going to lead to a lot of fulfillment is what I'm seeing here. So let's clarify the Hierophant. Spirit, can you please clarify the Hierophant for my beautiful Capricorn? Did one fall here? Yep. There it is. So we have the Ace of Cups showing up in your past. Now the potential is to really jump from that Ace of Cups. I feel like you've done a lot of work. You've put a lot of time, energy, and effort into something, and you've climbed. You've climbed up is what I feel. Maybe you've built yourself up emotionally and now you're ready for this leap here. But we have the King of Cups showing up. And this is someone who's very loving, very supportive. Guess what else he is? He could be a doctor. He could be a therapist or a counselor. It's somebody who does something from the heart here. And I feel like you've been through a lot, but your main purpose is to give this love and light. And that's exactly what the King of Cups does. The King of Cups is somebody who's very intelligent. He's a wise leader. He's very emotionally evolved. And I feel like that's what you have been going through. You've been going through this strength. Again, everything you've experienced has led you to become this emotionally evolved person. And now you're ready to fully commit to something because you've been putting in the work here. I'm really liking this for you, Capricorn, a lot. Let's take a look at the near future. What's in the near future for my beautiful Capricorn spirit? The King of Pentacles. Holy moly, 2 kings showing up here. So not only do you have some sort of high level commitment of something that you're going to put a lot of heart and soul into, it's going to be very prosperous. It's going to be very abundant, very stable. This is you bossing up. You're finally ready to take that plunge, that leap into something that's emotionally fulfilling. You're committing yourself. And if you're wondering if this is going to be worth it, if this is going to bring abundance, this is all about stability, all about abundance, generosity. This is somebody who's worked his way to the top here, and he's built an empire. This is somebody who is fully committed. I'm really loving this for you. Capricorn, this is beautiful. Let's take a look and see. Spirit, can you tell me about the King of Earth? Why the King of Earth for Capricorn? Judgment. Something that you've been weighing up for a while is coming in here. Now is the time. This Judgment card shows up, and this is a major change in your life path. This is your purpose here, Capricorn. This is the calling. The Judgment card shows up, and it's a time of reevaluating. It's reflection, making a decision and doing it. It's also a card of second chances as well. And I feel like the universe is giving you the second chance. Maybe something you tried to do a long time ago wasn't the right time, but now is the time to really fulfill this purpose, this calling. Now is the time is what I keep hearing. This is pretty deep, pretty powerful. All right, so let's take a look and see what you are telling yourself, Capricorn, in the month of August. What are you telling yourself? Two of Earth, you have a choice to make. Two of Earth is weighing up a decision, an option, a choice. There's something on your mind here. You're trying to maintain balance. You're trying to juggle everything, but at the same time, as you're juggling and keeping everything up in the air here, you do have a major decision that you're weighing up. So I would suggest here, pros and cons. Why is this coming from the heart? Make a list of the heart and of the head is what I am getting here. So on one side of the list, heart, one side, head. Maybe head is all about finances. Heart is about, emotional stability. So make a list of your pros and cons. If you are a list maker, maybe you're not. Maybe you're a mental list maker. But there is a decision that needs to be made, and you're trying to balance it up at this time. So let's take a look and clarify. Spirit, please clarify the Two of Earth or the Two of Pentacles energy for my beautiful Capricorn. Thank you. All right. Whoa, I knew the Emperor was going to show up. I should have told you because you had the 2 kings showing up, and who the Emperor is here. The Emperor is all 4 of the kings wrapped up in one. So I was waiting for him to come out, but I was thinking maybe he'd come out in the final outcome, which he still could because we'll be doing pulling from this deck here. But we have a major decision. You want clarity. I feel like you've almost had this light bulb moment, and this is you bossing up here. You're telling yourself that you want to either be your own boss here. There's something you want to work towards. This is somebody of higher authority here. This is somebody who's very disciplined. He's a leader. He is full of that father influence as well, but he's very powerful and stable. And when he sets intentions, he goes for them 110%. Nobody questions. But in order for that to happen here, you're telling yourself that there's a decision that needs to be made. Maybe you are looking to have a conversation with a boss, because the Emperor is boss energy. So maybe there's a decision that you're weighing up. Maybe you want to ask your boss for a promotion. Maybe you want to, boss up your own business, but it's about having a real conversation with yourself of what goals are realistic here. But for a lot of you, it's there's some sort of communication coming in that you want to do, and maybe you're dreading doing, but I feel like once it's out in the open, it's going to be a lot better. Let's take a look at your external influences. What is going on in your environment? And again, okay, we have the Two of Air and the Justice. So the Two of Air is the Two of Swords. So again, another two is what, so we're seeing the Two of Pentacles here, Two of Earth, and now the Two of Air, which is the Two of Swords. This is, again, a difficult decision needing to be made. You feel like possibly you're between a rock and a hard place here, but it's also about facing a problem. You're taking action towards a situation, and whatever that action is, you're actioning it by bringing fairness and justice to a situation here with the Justice card. This may be even you weighing up your options, seeking more legal, or it could be legalities going on for you here. But for most of you, it's seeking some sort of equality and fairness in a situation. So you're having a hard decision or a hard choice that needs to be made here, but it's based on fairness is what I am seeing. The decision will turn out in your favor is what I am getting here, but we're going to pull another card on that. I'm also getting that this can be a hope and a fear. You're fearful that the decision will be not in your favor, and the hope is that it will. So let's just pull some cards on the Justice. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of cards in tarot, a lot of people don't like to see them in reverse, but when the Five of Pentacles comes out, this is one that you do want to see in reverse, because it says if there is any financial difficulties, or poverty consciousness mindset, or maybe you had a sense of lack, this is saying that there's a renewed faith in a situation here. This is financial recovery. This is an end of a hardship, and it's showing up as a decision that will be made in your favor. Maybe you're not the one making the decision here. Maybe you're the one that is waiting for somebody else to make this decision, but what this is telling me is you're going to hear some sort of good news. There's going to be good news based on a decision that is made in the month of August. Beautiful. Love this. All right. Let's take a look here and see what your hopes and fears are. What are your hopes and fears? The Hanged Man. Ah, yes. The Hanged Man showing up as a hope and a fear is the hope here is that there won't be any delays, that you won't have to wait around any longer, that you can surrender to a situation and that you'll hear good news and you won't be stuck any longer. And the fear here is stagnancy, is somebody not making a decision. You having to see things from the same perspective here that you've been seeing in the past, and being stuck is what I am getting here. So let's clarify. Spirit, can you please clarify the Hangman as the hope and the fear for my beautiful Capricorn? Yeah, because you've had options, and now the fear here is for somebody to narrow some options. Instead of feeling a little bit overwhelmed or frustrated, somebody is going to be making the right choice because finally they're focusing on something. Maybe there's a lot of candidates. Maybe there's a lot of options if you've been looking for a job or putting your resume out there. Or for some of you, if you are trying to build your own business here, I feel like there's a lot of different help or options coming in, but it's about making a final decision is what I'm getting from this card. All right, Capricorn, let's take a look at the final outcome. Drum roll, final outcome for the month of August. And then I'll also tune into some dates that'll be good dates for you to circle on the calendar as well. Okay, I'm hearing 6. Okay, I'm hearing August 6th, and then they're reminding me that in tarot, 6 is the card of lovers, and the lovers card is all about choices. Choices on making a life-changing decision that, or a contract or something that's going to really change the course of your life. So I'm getting August 6th for many of you. All right. Taking a little bit longer with this one, Spirit. Oh, there we go. Eight of Earth. Yeah, I like this. The Eight of Earth is a really beautiful card because it says you're working on your career. You're mastering your craft here. This is putting in the training, the hard work. It's even the card of learning something new. It could be an apprenticeship, but it reminds me of you starting either a new job, you get an offer where you're learning how to master something that you are unfamiliar with is what I am getting here. So for those of you that are an aspiring entrepreneur, you're mastering your skill, mastering your craft here. For those of you that are looking for employment, this is a very auspicious card to have on your side for your outcome because it says you're going to be learning something new here. So let's clarify this energy. Spirit, can you please clarify the Eight of Earth showing up in the outcome for my beautiful Capricorn? Please clarify the Eight of Earth. Thank you. I'm getting, I don't even know if it's a name or what this means, but Jubilee. Jubilee. I don't know if this is a place, if this is a road. I really do not know what this means, or if it is a name, Jubilee. Please take it as it resonates here, Capricorn. Yeah, there it is. Yes, I knew I was feeling good about this card here, and there it is. Celebration. Four of Wands showing up in the upright position is celebration. You hitting a milestone, something that you've been waiting on, something that's going to bring more stability in your home life, in your relationships here, and it's all about you feeling good. And that's what you can see here in the background. It's also the card of 1111. So a lot of you may be making wishes at 1111 for a job change or for some sort of change happening here. And I'm certainly seeing that. So beautiful outcome, beautiful reading actually all together. I'm liking this for you a lot. So let's take a look and get a message from Spirit. Spirit, what do you have for my beautiful Capricorns for the month of August? Oh, yeah. Stand your ground. So again, another card that just happened to flip. And if you've been with me for a little bit now, you know that a lot of times the cards just shoot out. But for your reading, Capricorn, has been, I've never had a reading like yours where a lot of the cards have just been flipping over. Stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confident building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. Yes, you will be the victor. I'm almost getting a chariot energy, success coming in for you. So with that energy of August 6th, I'm not necessarily getting that you're going to hear of this happening on August 6th. I do want to point that out for you, but I feel that that's going to be a very beautiful day. I am getting the Eight of Earth, and it certainly can be, but I feel like there's going to be some decisions needing to be made where maybe you see about a job offer or something that flashes in your mind's eye around that date, but it's just the seed planted on that date. Pay attention. Moving forward, you're going to see the results of this towards, maybe even towards mid-end of the month, you might be hearing results on that. All right, we're going to get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle, and I will read from the book, the guidebook, because I feel like there's a lot of wonderful insight in the guidebook here. So Spirit, can you please get a message here for my beautiful Capricorns for the month of August? Thank you. Go the distance. You have a common theme here, Capricorn. I am liking this a lot. Go the distance. So you're standing your ground. You're going the distance. You're making a major decision here. And I'm really liking this for you. So let me just find it in the guidebook here. 47. And what they're telling me as well, they just pointed this out, and I don't always do this unless Spirit points it out when I'm channeling. But they're telling me that 4 and 7 is 11, and that is the card of justice. It's about karma or balance coming back into a situation that maybe was a little bit imbalanced. So I'm liking that for you. All right, going the distance is about endurance, strength, and the long haul. And you did get that strength card showing up in the beginning as well. So this is the prosperity message for you, Capricorn. Your most precious dreams are not about instant gratification, but enduring prosperity. This is a time to think long-term and engage in continued action. You will experience momentum building as you translate the ebb and flow into slow and steady movement forward. Your efforts, ideas, and hard work now can lead to greater riches than you can imagine. Stoke the fire so that an uninterrupted stream of energy is available to support you in all the phases of manifestation. Be assured that you are in the right place right now. Yeah, I love this vibe for you. Beautiful reading here. So I'm liking that energy for you a lot. You're going the distance. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing almost, especially the last 3 months of the year. October, November, December for you. It was going to be very, very beautiful. So pay attention to that time. All right. For those of you that are new to my channel, I do this exercise that I love doing with my beautiful subscribers. And this is a 68 card deck by Colette Baron Reed, and it's a power animal deck or a spirit animal. So while I shuffle here, Capricorn, I would love for you to think of an animal, whether it's an animal that flies, maybe they're in the sea, maybe it's a domesticated, wild, on land, maybe even a mystical animal as well. But I want you to close your eyes and really think in your mind's eye the first animal or animals that pop up into your third eye or into your mind's eye. If you need to pause the video for a moment, you certainly can, as I shuffle and pull a few animals and tune into the collective for Capricorn. Oh, you want that one too. All right. So again, I am tuning into the collective energy of my beautiful Capricorns. So the animals that you are thinking of are specifically individualized to your energy. This is for the collective energy of my beautiful Capricorns. But I would love, 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 Capricorn, if you would post in the comment section the animals that showed up in your mind's eye. If they match these animals, even more cool. But if they don't, I would still love to hear what your animals are. Also, if any of this resonates or if the names are yours, please post that in the comments. I do read each and every one of them. It helps me connect with your energy, and I'm grateful for all of you. We have a brown bear spirit. It says, take time out. Take time out. So there may be a time coming up here because you do have some earth energy that maybe you just need to take some time out to refocus, recenter yourself, ground a little bit, and take some you time is really what I'm hearing from this, because I feel like you're going to hit the ground running here shortly. So even though maybe you feel like there's been a little bit of a timeout that you've been taking, maybe it hasn't been a productive timeout is what I'm getting. So make sure you're taking that time out to take care of yourself. We have stag spirit. It says, take the lead, take the lead. It kind of goes with this go the distance card as well. They're telling me that something else talked about taking the lead. Okay, I'm not sure what they're talking about here, but they're telling me either I mentioned it before or they mentioned it about taking the lead in a situation here. So interesting here, as it maybe has to do with standing your ground, taking the lead in a situation. All right, we have sandpiper spirit. It says, be playful. Yeah, be playful. When was the last time that you laughed, Capricorn? When was the last time that you really had fun and enjoyed yourself, enjoyed your energy? So take time out for you, and remember to take those deep breaths from the belly instead of the chest, okay? And then we have peacock spirit. Let it shine. Let it shine. Beautiful energy. I'm actually seeing a painting of a peacock or a drawing. Maybe this is a painting that you yourself did, or maybe you just seen this on TV as well. But I'm seeing somebody tuning into the energy of peacock spirit as well. And then lastly, we have wasp. It says, sometimes life stings. And that's kind of what I'm feeling with this Strength card, is you have been through a lot in the past here, Capricorn. Sometimes life does sting, especially in the past when things don't turn out as expected, but you've become stronger from the situation here. And I like that that is the very last one, because it does tell me that the things that stung are of the past. Not that you're never going to get a sting again, but it makes me feel like that energy is behind you. You're coming out stronger from a situation. So again, we have bear, stag, sandpiper, peacock, and wasp. So if, again, any of these matched up to yours, awesome. Please comment. And if they did not, I'd still love to hear a comment. All right, before we wind down your reading, Capricorn, let's pull a crystal that'll help you on your career journey. Oh my goodness, okay. All right, we're going to talk about a couple different crystals here, okay? We're going to talk about the two that fell, but the one that I'm being guided towards, okay? So the first crystal we have here, we have Herkimer Diamonds. Herkimer Diamonds. We also have fluorite. And then we have lepidolite. So interesting, because lepidolite and fluorite, they're both, have that "ite" at the end of them. And they're both purple. And this is you connecting to your higher self as well. And also Herkimer Diamond is a very spiritual stone. So it's very interesting, because what they're telling me is that the Hierophant is going with this Herkimer Diamond. So just one moment. Okay, yeah, this is all about channeling energy, being a little bit clairvoyant in a situation. I feel like a lot of you, again, are very intuitive, and you may be even using, like I said here in the beginning, some sort of oracle cards, or you may be watching more than just my YouTube of cards to kind of help you move forward in this direction here. But you're using and listening to your higher self, which is beautiful. But they do want that with that Hierophant. Next up here, we have fluorite. Okay. Fluorite cleanses and purifies the chakras, specifically the heart chakra as well, is what I'm hearing here. But also it calms your emotions. So if you've been feeling a little bit up and up, or haven't had a lot of energy, this is going to calm your emotions, is what I'm getting here. And they want me to put this with the stand your ground. So if sometimes you go into a situation, you may be a little bit shaky, a little bit nervous to stand your ground and step into that power, you can use fluorite to help you calm your nerves before you make a big decision, or before there's major communication, because we have the Ace of Swords, a conversation showing up for you. And then lastly, one moment. This brings tranquility. It brings tranquility. It's also a stabilizer, a mood stabilizer for you that, again, will help with peace of mind, and it'll help you with decisions. They want me to kind of focus on both of those twos. And like I said, twos are about choices. They're about diversity, partnership, reflecting, duality as well. And you can use lepidolite to help you really hone in to the decision that either somebody needs to make for you, or that you will be making as well. So lepidolite. If you do not have these stones, you certainly can meditate on these colors, or feel free to go to your local crystal shop and tune into these energies, or purchase them yourself as well. Capricorn, beautiful energy going on here. There is changes, but they are going to be for the better. You will be going the distance here. You're going to be committed to something, especially if there's been stagnancy, or there's been a period of maybe no work. For some of you, you've been patient. You've put in the time, energy, and effort, especially for those of you that feel like, I'm hearing a deadline. Maybe you feel like there's a deadline coming up for something here. You're going to receive some sort of news. There will be fairness and equality in the situation. Capricorn, I hope this resonates with you. If so, please feel free to hit that like, comment, subscribe, that bell. Whatever you feel compelled to do certainly helps my channel, and I love connecting to each and every one of you. I'm sending you a gratitude, love, abundance, and prosperity.